Focus on these loops, I can't recall the sun. Days blur into late night coding, never sure if I've won. The guilt is eating at my core, it's etched in every line. I neglected life outside, chasing deadlines in my mind.
Seconds tick like bombs, the pressure suffocating. I'm drowning in the loop, my own regrets pulsating. Every misstep, every moment that I let slip away, echoes in the silence, haunting me night and day.
I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for a light, hoping to rewrite the past, to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm yearning to break free. A newfound resolve inside me, praying it sets me free.
I run in circles, trapped by code that's twisting up my soul. Spending my life behind this screen instead of reaching a goal. Apologies to every friend I kept on red, but now I'm stepping forward, done repeating what I've said. Guilt can be a burden, yet it's also a sign. It's calling you to wake up, to redraw the line. Let the tears lead to healing, let your heart realign. There's still a chance to mend the days you left behind.
I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for a light, hoping to rewrite the past, to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm yearning to break free. A newfound resolve inside me, praying it sets me free. I'm stepping off this hamster wheel, reclaiming every breath.
The strength in your confession, you're not bound by regret.
I'll forge a better path, let these loops guide me home.
You'll rise above the cycle, no longer left alone.
I'm crying out through all this pain, searching for a light, hoping to rewrite the past, to make these wrongs feel right. From endless loops of sorrow, I'm finally breaking free. A newfound resolve inside me, this time I choose me. I've laid my guilt to rest, to start again at dawn. No more loops to bury me, I'm ready to move on.
From the first line of code to the heights we've reached, every challenge faced, every lesson preached. Climbing up the ladder, yet the sky's the limit. Endless path before us, every step is vivid.
Looking back on all we've done, the miles we've crossed, but the journey's just begun, there's no line we've lost. New horizons calling, dreams that never fade. With every dawn arriving, new foundations laid. Infinite potential shining in our eyes, boundless opportunities reaching for the skies. We're unstoppable together, breaking every wall. With grand horizons before us, we can have it all.
Senior roles behind us, but the future's bright. Every project's a new chance to ignite.
Hello?
Learning never ends,
There
there's
we
always
go.
more to see.
Unlocking every door, setting our minds free. In the echoes of our triumphs, hear the call.
Bay Trench.
Together we're invincible.
Why do I have music in game again? It defaults every time? Well, that needs to get fixed. Alright, we're gonna move that over there. What do we got? What do we got going on here?
Pushing past the limits, soaring through the night, embracing every moment, shining.
We got a kill enemy quest stuff there. Dialogue macro here. Custom objective UI macro here.
Infinite potential shining in our eyes, boundless opportunities, reaching for the
Why do I have custom objective UI? Okay, one's the stamp and one's just a group. Okay. Our dialogue I don't want to do anything with. Why is this? Oh, I probably just duplicated it to make the stamp, didn't I? That makes sense. So what I want to do here so we added the custom objective UI to Aether Ridge last time, but it doesn't quite work the way I need it to work. Actually, before we dive into this, because I want a couple things to be able to work together, let me go grab another piece of logic out of Aether Ridge. Okay, I want not this, not this. What is this stuff on player spawn? Okay, not this either. This goes with this stuff over here. All of this is what I want, I think. Make sure got everything here. Okay. We're gonna group this. Quest manager. We're gonna create a stamp out of that. And then one thing I do want to do is I would like to, for now, unpublish this dialogue. No one's using it anyways, but I have some tweaks and updates I want to do before it's out there in public. So can I just switch back to here now? Yeah. It's nice having that menu there. Gonna have to get used to using it. Let's see, where's my... Quest manager. Bring that in here. All right. So I want to get kind of all this stuff to work somewhat together, right? So what I want here, I already have some logic here for keeping track of quest names. But I think I need more than this.
Lines of code reflect the state inside my head. Each function calls for balance where my thoughts have.
I'm just trying to think. We don't currently have the ability to do custom data structures. So let's actually look at that real quick.
Patterns emerging from the chaos, finding my own way. Turning over a new leaf with each passing day. Refactor my mind, redefine who I am.
If I want to be able to track
Habits, let the old ways disband. Coping with the struggles
a quest
inside.
and its objectives,
Let my spirit rise.
I guess we'll start with
Streamlining my flow.
the list of objectives.
New ideas grow.
And the list of objectives
Challenge with a mindset that's strong. Integrating changes where I truly
need to have, we'll use a number list. We'll start with this. Objective manager.
using coping tools to guide me through. Embracing all the changes, starting something new. Refactor my mind, redefine who I am. Rebuild my habits, let the
Let's get a string and a number.
inside renewed and revitalized. Let my spirit rise.
And then we're also going to get our macro for both of these.
All the patterns, tearing down the walls, embracing every moment.
Like so.
The calls. We refactor our lives, embrace the change. Moving forward together, rearrange. Refactor my mind.
So I think what I want to do,
Rebuild my habits, let the old ways disband. Coping with the struggles, finding strength inside. Renewed and revitalized, let my spirit rise. Refactor thought,
is I need a way
renewed.
to do a trigger node here. We'll activate this. This is just going to be quest ID. Objective.
Late night sessions with my code. Debugging madness.
This is going to be add objective.
Froze.
I'm going to kind of just create a way to keep track of
SEO, it haunts my sleep. Keywords in a tangle.
objectives.
Test crash on
Um, I don't know. We'll just do the play icon. And then what this needs to do let me get a output over here. Is there a unfailed on objective add failed? Pretty much what I want to do is I want to make sure that there is a number and a string. This needs to activate these both, but I can't do them both at the same time, I don't think, because I need to keep a consistent flow here. Put that in there like so. This guy in here. Get our 2 branches. So I want to do some validation here. Make sure that there's values. Alright, if this is false, we'll go down this one. This guy will activate that. This is true. I'm gonna trigger this guy. This one's true. Also gonna trigger this guy. And maybe we'll do something like this. And I can do something like this will be missing quest number. Missing objective. And what I would like to do is get the length. Pretty sure there's get list length. I don't think I need one here. When this one's false, we'll do this. Which should give us a number. Which I can then use Add list entry. To add to a list. Overwrite number. I want to overwrite number. I want this number to overwrite number. Can I not? I can't change the target index. To index. How do I set the index?
Every missed symbol, another doubt inside. Questioning my skills, fighting with my pride. But deep down there's a fire that won't let me give in. I've got to push through the chaos, find where I begin. Syntax struggles tearing me apart, but I hold on to the spark within my heart. Through the frustration and the endless fight, I keep coding on, chasing the light.
So I can't change the target index, I think is what it's telling me. Set actor override, set color, vector override value, activate. Why is it set for actor, color, vector, and string, but overwrite for number and boolean?
In the silence of the code, I find my strength.
What's interesting?
Every hurdle faced, I go to any length to conquer these syntax struggles. Break through the night with every line I write. I embrace the fight. Syntax struggles tearing me apart, but I hold on to the spark within my heart. Through the frustration and the endless fight, I keep coding on, chasing the light.
So how do we get indexed from list node, get list entry from index node?
Tearing down the doubt.
Embracing every moment, letting courage flow. Smash these walls of frustration.
Yeah, so the target index on that is just a number. It's not some kind of special variable. Why is that missing from the add list entry? I think for now that's going to be okay.
Chasing the light. I face the syntax struggles, now I see the dawn. With
We're going to add the number to the list.
a new day's begun.
My grid snapping turned off somehow.
Watching you navigate the lines, echoes of my past. Every stumble, every step, hoping they will last. Sharing all my knowledge, seeing fear turn to fire. Guiding through the darkness, lifting you higher. You're walking down the rocky road. I once dreamt
So just trying to think here.
fears inside your head, but in your eyes I see the strength I knew.
A legacy of mentors passing through.
Passing the torch, watching you.
This will go here. This is going to add to this list. We'll clean up these nodes. Have I messed with the camera yet? I haven't messed a whole lot with the new camera stuff yet.
Remember those late nights, debugging side by side, facing every obstacle.
We did do the thing over here with making sure that it does work on like a path, which it does. But I haven't done a whole lot else with it yet. But we can take a look at it here in a minute.
Succeed fulfills the
Alright, so right now, I don't need this node. Also just curious. Add objective. Quest ID, objective, add objective. Okay. So then what I need is this should allow me to fill this up with objectives. Get list entry. Get this link. Get list of indices by value node. My nodes aren't lined up with my mouse. I'm placing them, which is kind of annoying. So what I need here, all of these need to activate these to make sure these get populated. Was that thunder? I didn't hear any thunder. Was there thunder? Also, hello? I didn't hear anything. This is going to be get objectives for quest. Then I need a number. Keep that being confusing. Can I just plug that into here too? It seems like it. Alright, so this get objectives for quest with a quest ID provides a list of specified indexes that match a value and send it to a linked objects. So then I probably need like a for each here. Need a number list. Wait, was that just hidden? Yeah, okay, I don't need that variable then. Activate. Get value by index. Position. What did they change this to? Index. Get list entry from index node. This will go in here. That's the index on iteration. Get that value.
We're racing against time. Midnight merge tonight. Every line must align. Keep the vision in sight. Feel the urgency rise. Don't let it tear us apart. Together we stand strong with one unified heart.
And then I need a string list.
Conflict resolutions, battles in the code.
Need an add list entry. Yes, I need a string. We're gonna do that. This. We're gonna add to here. Which will add to here. Which then should give us the list of objectives for that quest.
Against time. Midnight merge tonight. Every line must align.
And then here on for each on node completion, we'll activate this, give us an output here. Objective list.
Rise above the chaos, hear the victory call.
We merge as one, no fear can hold us back. Triumph in the dark,
Alright,
keeping us
so that hopefully gives us
against time. Midnight
this. Let me just duplicate.
line must
Let's not do that. Let's create.
in sight. Feel the
How is this? Okay, yeah, we didn't make this a stamp yet. So let's create a stamp. I'm gonna duplicate it over here so I can hook it up and then edit this one. Update them back and forth, hopefully. What I want to do is just real quick. Here, I would like to make this a 1, 2, quest ID, quest ID, quest ID, start, on game start node, just on start node. Activate this. I need a couple strings here. Do a thing. Do another thing. Hey Nutri, how's it going? Here's gonna be. Alright, did that not save? Do another thing. Do a thing.
Sweat and tears on every key. The journey's been long. Facing down the doubts, proving I belong. Each successful run a testament.
Do thing 2. Trolling Nestor, of course. Do another thing 2.
In the silence of creation,
And do thing 3. Do another thing 3. I am doing all right. I'm getting a little bit crazy with the macro nodes here. But that's okay. Well, you said Nestor, and I just searched for Nestor in my assets. I don't know why. That's not what I wanted, but
shadows answering the calls. Celebrating
What am I doing here? Event 1, add objective. Event 2 is this guy.
our time. Compiles everything aligns. A breakthrough built, crossing all the lines.
Event 1 is that. Objective 2 is this. Or sequence 2. Then this here is going to activate this. I would need my 2 sequence nodes here and here. Objective. Objective. Add objective. Add objective. Add objective. This one here, I think I can just do add objective, and I don't need this last sequence node. Then, what I would like to do we don't need to be over there right now. Bring this over here. I'm just gonna put a couple floors down. Trigger node, no. I need trigger volume, not trigger node.
Every error message echoes the mistakes I make. But in the darkness, there's a spark that keeps me holding on. Through the sleepless nights, I'm forging till the dawn.
What I want to do here is number. One, 2, 3. This over here into quest ID and get objectives for quest. And I'm gonna grab another list of string. This is all this stuff right here is just for me to test that this thing is working. So I need a string list variable, which is going to be here. So that whenever variable changes, and then we'll just do like for each. A string. And then we'll just get a log. Hopefully, if this works, it should log the different objectives for each quest. If I do a thing, do another thing. That one didn't do anything. That one didn't do anything. So the first one's working. see. 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure. Okay, this is not connected. That's why nothing else is happening. Hopefully. Let's make sure this is connected. It is. Alright, let's try that again. Do a thing, do another thing. Do a thing, do another thing. Do a thing, do another thing. That's not working. And it's not working because of this. Is it because of this? That comes over here. It should overwrite the value when I push a number to it. Let's see if that's working. Number 2 string. And log. Then can I save stamp version? Load v2. All of my connections disappeared. Mr. Lucas. That's no bueno.
I'm fighting off the fear. They show up for the show, but do I deserve them here? My voice might crack, my thoughts might fade. Still I cling to the screen, I can't turn away. A million eyes watch me break.
Oh, these aren't hooked up anymore either.
Check 1, 2, the chat blows up, spilling secrets, I'm addicted to the rush. A flood of hearts on the screen, but it's never enough. Spikes in adrenaline, then I feel the crash rough. Am I just a puppet for the cheers and the hype? Holding on to every follower like it's
1, 2, 3. So that's no good. What's going on there? I guess I know what's going on there. Sort of. Let's go here. I'm gonna do a trigger node here. Activates this. That can activate this. This will just override this. Wipe that out. Should be okay. Save stamp version. Are we gonna lose all of our connections again? We are. Yeah, this is no bueno.
Late nights in the office, shadows on my mind. Lines of code like burdens, expectations intertwined. Every commit, a judgment, every push, a test. Balancing the chaos, striving for my best. Pressure mounting, higher deadline closing in. Silent battles raging, where do I begin? Facing
We have objective list. Go here. Then we have. I didn't change the name of it. We have an event for when we get that.
roaring through the pressure, breaking every chain.
1, do a thing, do another thing. 2, do a thing, do another thing. 3, do a thing.
Move a stake, guiding through the darkness, no room for mistakes. And turn away, pray.
Something is not right there.
Rise above it all, find my own pace.
In the silence of the night, I find my strength within. Through the trials and the fears, let the healing begin. Together we can face the shadows, break the chains apart. With
We're just gonna do our editing in this one because that doesn't work. So let's move all of this out here. So we have space. Why doesn't that work?
breaking through the limits, tearing down the walls. Embracing every challenge, answering the call.
Do a thing 2, do a thing 2. These strings are right.
United in our struggle, shining through the fight.
We stand strong in the storm, never losing sight. Through the shadows and the chaos, we ignite.
Should come into here.
Roaring through the pressure,
let's grab a couple logs here. Objective added. Quest ID added. We should see 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only seen 5. Which is because this one's needs to call over here too. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm getting 6. So 6 things are being added. Let's get in here and log out the values for what's being added. Means we'll need this number to string. And this one here, we should be able to just plug that in there. One. Objective added. Quest ID added 1, objective added, do a thing. Quest ID added 1, objective added, do a thing. Do another thing. Do thing 2. Do thing 2. Do thing 3. Do another thing 3. So as far as that sounds like everything's being added correctly. So the logic for fetching seems to be the problem. Let's take a look at that.
My scribbled notes are scattered. I'm haunted by mistakes. Prototype after prototype, each one seems to break. I'm chasing visions through the chaos, but they slip out of view.
It's the stuff here. What I would like to do here on this get list entry from index on this for each node, I'd like to log I think that's part of the problem right there. On list element value output. Number to string. No, not number to string, just number. I'm gonna do that. I think I was grabbing the wrong value for the get index. If I come here, I don't know why. I don't know, I do know I got 2. Do thing 2, do another thing 2. Do thing 3, do another thing 3. Alright. So I can get all the objectives by quest ID now. what I can hopefully do is let me test this 1.1, 1.2. Come over here and change these 1.1 and 1.2. One, 1.1, 1.2. Perfect. So let's go in here. Let's get rid of these logs. Let's get rid of that log, that log. Organize this just a little bit here. That's just connected to stuff out there. Put this like so. Okay, why? Which one of the okay. Okay. That's just gonna be off a little bit, which is fine. Bring this stuff over here. Bring this in here a little bit. Actually fit right in there. Yep, that's good. The stuff here I can plug in right over here. And there we go. Save as version 4. $22,000 channel points. Nice. I actually don't think I've really set anything up with channel points. So I don't know if you even have anything to spend them on. All right, so I have my objective manager. Let's hook this up one last time, hopefully.
I question every move. It's a knot beneath my skin. Imposter words constrict me. Oh, where do I begin? But something stirs inside me. A spark that won't be quelled. I'm on the edge of breaking free. It's time to face myself.
You can use the default points, like highlight emotes, etc. Hey, I mean, I guess it's something, right? Let's take that. Let's get rid of this guy. Objective manager. Here's my quest manager. So the quest manager is kind of a similar thing. I actually probably need to kind of redo this whole thing too. Art failed to save. Of course it did. So we're actually gonna let's see. What do we got here? Instead of add quest, I guess to be perfectly honest, kind of what I want is the same thing we just did with the objectives, but like backwards. I want to keep track of a quest and then how many mini quests or sub quests exist in it. The whole idea here will be I have like quest 1 with 5 sections. And when the game starts, I can get quest 1, section 1. And I can grab 1.1's objectives and display those on the screen. As you complete those objectives, they'll run off the screen. And when you get to the last objective and complete it, then we'll do get next quest. And we'll look and we'll see, alright, we're on 1.1. Quest 1 has 5 subquests, so let's move to 1.2. Go over to the objective manager, get 1.2's objectives, display those on the screen. And I have this whole thing where I can just flow through the quest logic seamlessly from quest to quest to quest with showing what the objectives are, at least. And then within the arc, it will be just a matter of starting a quest, ending a quest, for each different quest that needs to happen in there, with events with these macros. And everything else should hopefully just work together with it. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. I know I didn't really explain that at the beginning and just kind of started working in. But that's the goal here, is kind of have this whole like quest manager logic where I can just create all the quests with all of its objectives in the arc, and then it just manages displaying everything for me. So I'm already kind of doing this here. To add that. What is this doing? Add quest. What is this? Get. Wait, add quest return. Okay. Okay. I don't need that, I don't think. Yeah, that's, well, it's to keep track of each quest for the game. But then I can do like a advanced per player number that just says this player's on quest 1.5. Then when you load into the game, I just say, all right, start at quest 1.5. That's all I need to track for what quest a player's on. I'm trying to make it as, I guess, as generic as possible so I can publish this as a stamp and people can use it, but I can also use it in Aether Ridge. So we're actually going to get rid of all of this. What is this? Get quest by ID. Yeah, we're going to get rid of all that too. Four months in heaven. I was confused for a second on what you meant there, but 4 months. 4-month subscription. Thank you very much for that 4-month resub, Trench. Glad you have enjoyed it enough to stick around for 4 whole months. Kind of forgot what I was doing. Nope. Alright. I got it back. Let's get our macros. I put these down here. So input, go to here. Quest name, variable input. Add quest is going to, for now I think just trigger that. What did we use? I think we just did a play. This isn't going to go there yet. I need a number. Need this to be a equal number node. Let's get this hooked up. Another one of these guys. Sub quest count. Number of sub quests this quest contains. Name of the quest. adds the quest and subquests to the list. So then here, if this is false, we'll activate this one. I also need a number list. This is false, we'll activate that. Add list entry. I guess I could have just duplicated that one, but we'll do things the difficult way here. Do that. This number will come in here. An element added, we'll then add that one to there. Do like so. This can snug right up in there. These three can snug right up in there. All right. So that's that. Let's get our outputs here of on quest add failed and failure reason. Do like so. This will be invalid quest or quest name missing. Subquest count missing. This will just be I would like to do a lot better at this like error handling side of things, especially when I'm going to make these macros public. Because it will definitely help anyone that's using it with debugging if things aren't working. Alright, so this should come over here. If this guy over here is true, I want to activate this one. This one's true, I want to activate this one. Just put some space there. And here, logic collapsed. Quest name, subquest count, add quest. I got my on quest add failed. Let's this is a variable output and this is a on failed.
But my spirit's still strong. No time for regrets. I've been chasing this too long. When the noise in my head tries to bury me again, I'll remember this.
So now I'm curious. I guess first off, let me save this quest manager. If I have a macro and I place a macro inside of a macro, will all of the macro things bubble up or no? Nesting macros here. I don't think this is what I want to do for the finished product. No, they don't bubble up, which is fine. I don't think I want that there anyways. I kind of want to keep everything separated. I do need so I need a macro node. 2 of these actually. For number. How can I do this? What, let's see, logic, math, add, divide, break, transform, equal, multiply, power, number to time, number to string, random squares, subtract vector. This is going to be start west. Play. Quest ID. So we'll go ahead and just activate this. And here's the problem. The problem is start quest I want to be able to pass in like 1.2. I need to get the 1 and the 2 as separate numbers. Which I think I can do something like this. If I subtract 1 from it, and I check if it's less than 1. Less than 1. Less than 1. I want less than 1, not less than or equals to 1, I think. But we'll test. Let's throw a branch in here. If it is less than 1, then I can take it and multiply it by 10. And then that gives me my subquest number. if it is not less than 1, then I want to take another number here. Need an add.
I've got dungeons to conquer. Mop the floor? Why bother? I'm a digital rocker.
Need to make sure. Set this to 0 every time that we start this. That will activate that, which will set that to 0. Just activate that. This is not less than 1. I'm gonna add 1 to this number. Then go back and do the subtract. Alright, so if we put 2.5, we're going to end up subtracting twice before it's less than 0 and have 5 left over, which should give us a 2 in this number and a 5 out of this multiply. So if I come here and do something like log number to string, and then uncalculate this, activate both of these. Then let's do another one of these, which will grab a number of, just do that, 2.5, quest ID, start quest, on enter, activate that. Yeah, nothing. Why did I get nothing? That's activates this. Should activate this. Does the subtract. We come in here and adding. Okay, so it's because yeah, okay. So I need that to change that value. And this can come back here and just activate that again, I think. Push that value back into here, do the thing. Okay, I got the 5, which means I got the remainder part right. I got 0. That means should add to this value. Let's get rid of that, because I know this is fixed now.
Balancing the tasks, the lines of trust I build. Every decision weighs, every hope fulfills.
Yeah, this starts. I got 0. Push 0 into here and activate this, which is going to push 0 into there and push 0 into here. This comes around 0 plus 1. Puts that there, activates that to push out the 1, push the 1 back in there. Why is that? Let me just log that on each time this value's updated as well. 001. That's interesting. Oh, what am I missing here? Subtracts 1. Sets this value back down. It's not less than 1. Needs to come over here, add 1, this value. Let's get rid of that, but I want this output. Because the only log I should get there is 1 and 2. I'm getting 1. And then let me disconnect these logs for now, because I just want to see what I'm getting for this. 1. I'm only getting 1. And for some reason, I'm not even getting that set right. Something here. Let's do here. Checking. I feel like this should happen twice. Maybe actually 3 times. It's only happening twice. Let's see why that is. So I'm passing in 2.5. So she got 1.5.5.
Countdown's ticking, midnight oil burns bright. Lines of code like lifelines in the dead of night. Every bug's a shadow creeping in my mind, chasing down perfection, leaving doubt
Okay.
behind.
Okay.
Thinking with the flashing lights, pressure mounts
So I think this
for new
ad needs to not be related to
the end or crumble under stress. Let this moment
this Boolean.
release day.
I think this ad needs to happen regardless of whether the Boolean is true or false.
Heavy guitars crashing, echoing my fight in this frantic moment. I ignite the night.
So I'm just tracking how many times I cycled through.
Push a battle, living out the dream. Air is stacked like mountains.
No, that's no bueno.
Fueled by adrenaline, pushing through the fray. In the silence of the launch, doubts start to fade. Finding strength within me, no longer afraid. Through the sleepless nights and endless streams, I rise above the panic, living out my dreams. Release day panic, racing against time.
And do that.
Know that I'm crossing the line. Heavy guitars crashing,
Let's try that one.
fight in this frantic moment. I ignite the night.
Okay, and this might be better. Let's get rid of this extra logging.
Breaking through the barriers, tearing down the fear.
That, get rid of that.
Letting courage steer.
Here,
Recall the chaos, rise above the strain. Release day
let's log the final two numbers that we get.
Release day panic, racing against time. Fear
We get 5 and 2,
I'm crossing the line. Heavy guitars
which we passed in 2.5, and we got our 2, and we got our 5. So now we got the quest number and the subquest number
stays here.
calculated out.
Sides from panic to triumph, I found my stride.
Pizza boxes scattered round, scribbles in the margins. I just
Tighten this up a little bit.
that's dissolving. 3 a.m. again, eyes are wired to my screen. Gotta get these thoughts out, feed the frantic pop punk dream. Hey, we're writing legends with greasy pen strokes, tearing through power chords, fueled by silly jokes. This late night mania is all that we need. Our digital destiny, pop punk guaranteed.
And we'll put this here,
Brainstorming, we're dancing in our
this
chairs,
here,
randomly scribbles turn to dares. We'll code them in the morning, but for now we riff and play, chugging energy.
that
dancing
there.
madness till day. Night air humming, loud adrenaline's on blast, creativity's exploding.
That'll be okay like that.
We're making something epic from these scraps of dough and ink. When the sunrise hits, we'll watch this legend.
Want these right next to each other.
Hey, we're writing
That.
legends with greasy pen strokes, tearing through power chords, fueled by silly jokes. This late night mania is all that we need. Our
Rid of those. And then we have output here. Output. I don't think I need an output. What I will want is get list entry by index.
Who needs sleep here? Hey, we're writing legends with greasy pen strokes, tearing through power chords, fueled by
So
jokes. This late night man
then I need, I think, a string. So yeah, that just gives me an output, but I want to make sure it's the right type.
we've devised when this caffeine crash comes. we'll dream the next surprise. The monitor's flashing red, my heart's on overload.
So we'll just do this. Then we'll do another one here. That. This here is going to be quest name. Variable output. This will be on quest started. Make that like an on play.
Each failure's just a step on this patchwork ride. I'm band-aiding my heartbreak, can't hide my pride. We're almost there, one more fix to survive. Then this sloppy patch will finally go live. Hey, I'm on a bug hunt, chasing down this code.
And eventually I'll do some check to make sure. Well, actually, let's just do that now. This will also. This will come from this list. Let's get rid of that. We'll activate this one. No, I need to do this back the other way. We'll start with this one. Number. So I'll put a number, which would be the number of subquests that the quest has. I want to make sure that the number that I have here is less than or equal to the number of subquests I have defined for that quest. Put a branch here. If that is true, we'll activate that one. If not, we'll do quest ID out of, quest ID out of bounds. I think it's good. That'll be an on failed. Then yeah, this will just go back to triggering that. That is our quest manager. We have our objective manager. Now I'm just trying to think. Right, and I have my custom objective UI. Add objective, set questing. Let's get rid of those completely. So I've got my quest. here. Let's just connect that for now. Let's do Quest 1. Quest name. Subquest count 2. Add quest. Add the subquests to the subquest manager. The next objective will be to figure out how to clean this part up. This will be quest name of quest 2. Keep that the same. Then in here. Add quest there. Do the thing there. I do no, hold on. I just need to do this once. I have 3 sub objectives here because I have all these as 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. Let's keep that simple for now. And when I step on here, I want to do 1.1. On enter. Quest ID. Start quest. Quest ID. Get objectives for quest. Quest name. On quest started. String list. For each I probably need a string. On iteration, push that into the objective. So actually, get rid of all of these. Should have 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3. I'll start quest. Objectives for quest. Start quest. Get objectives for quest.
I stare at the faces I love drifting in my blind spot.
Do another thing, do another thing. Didn't get the quest name. Quest name, subquest count, add quest. Set quest name, set objective.
I miss the ones who matter, and I hope it's not too late.
So why? Make sure. Oh. Needs to be 1.1. 1.2. 1.3. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but let's see. Do a thing, do another thing. For some reason the quest name's not showing up. Let's take a look at that. Log. Quest name. On quest started. Failure reason on quest. Quest ID out of bounds. No. Failure reason, quest name on quest started. Quest ID out of bounds. Let's see what's happening there. It's not outputted anything. Let's take a look at that. So this activating this. This isn't activating this. Okay, so I was missing a connection in there. See if that was it. Didn't do anything. Okay, let's uncalculate. It's gonna get this index as a number. Check if it's greater than. So what's not happening? It should be On quest started, quest name.
Posters on the basement walls, cords tangled on the floor. We're forging pixel kingdoms behind a creaky door. We're skipping rules and deadlines, running on a wild spree. Every glitch feels like a triumph, sweet rebel energy.
I mean, those both seem right.
In this messy hideaway, strumming power chords till the chaos lights our way. Test player madness proves we're chasing
So let's see what's going on in here.
revolution that defies all reason scheme. Neon cables crossing paths. We're stacking
Subquest list out of bounds.
rebellious hearts pounding loud. With each bug that we debug, we'll let that glitchy fix ignite the pop punk spark we love.
Quest name list out of bounds.
We're hacking in the basement, chasing every quake. Frantic test players losing it. That's the risk.
Checking subquest count.
Let's watch the code explode. This sweet rebellion leaves us nowhere else to go. Hey, we're building worlds in this messy high.
And we'll log the quest name if we got it.
Till the chaos lights our way. Test player madness proves we're chasing every dream. A basement revolution that defies all reason schemes. Punk riffs echo through the cracks in the floor. The neighbors might complain. We
Subquest list out of bounds.
the spirit of rebellion is in the basement air.
Why is the subquest list out of bounds?
Hey, we're building worlds in this messy hideaway. Strumming power chords till the chaos lights our way. Test player madness proves we're chasing every dream. A basement revolution that defies all reason schemes. Our messy place is charged with creativity and noise. Bright-eyed glitch loving, we're rebellious girls and boys.
Subquest list out of bounds. It's failing there to get item from this list at
Morning light floods my screen, the chat starting to roll. I'm sipping
this index,
another epic show. Goofy banter
which that index should be 1, right?
live, the hype is set to explode. Hey, confetti's raining down with every brand new song. The chat is wild and rowdy, and I'm soaking up the love.
Number.
Keeps the vibe so bright. Screaming in the sunshine, living that Twitch life. Silly voices, sound alerts, comedic
1. Should be 1.
jokes around the chat. I'm always hungry for more. From Pog to LOL,
It's telling me that there's nothing at index 1.
we got laughs. This stream's all that we need. I see the cheers popping up in neon lines. The comedic flow keeps us all aligned. We're dancing on stream, pure endorphin fix.
So let me grab this.
Can't resist.
Quest ad failed. Failure reason.
Down with every brand new song.
The failing to add the quest altogether.
I'm soaking up the love. This pop punk joy keeps the vibe so bright.
Now,
Screaming in the sunshine, living
it looks like the quest is being added.
every sub feels like a firework.
Um,
Emote spam, face cam glow.
So instead of activating that there, let's activate this here so I know what number I have going into my index here.
Confetti's raining down with every brand new sub. The chat is wild and rowdy, and I'm soaking up the love.
1. Subquest list out of bounds. So that makes me think length. Let me do this. Just get the length of that list. See what it is. I'm guessing it's 0. I just want to make sure it is 0. So my sub count value is never getting added to that list. So let's get rid of that.
Stumble through the syntax, the glow in me has died. Well, once I found redemption, now I'm lost inside.
On element added,
Project used to guide
doing
me,
that.
now it's stealing all my air.
Element added.
Into shadows, uncertain anyone's there. I'm sinking in these tangled threads of code and quiet fear.
Okay, so this is going to be a good question. But is this ad also failing?
Buried under half-formed ideas, they echo through the screen.
Why?
Of confidence, unraveling every scene.
Add list entry node, add list entry node. Why is this add list element a plus and this add list element is not a plus?
I sense your silent anguish, the lines you wrote in vain. Every bracket closing in,
Let's do this real quick.
a single spark could read
Do like so.
you left behind. Trust the embers in your heart, you haven't been confined. I'm sinking in these tangled threads of code and quiet fear.
Alright, let's see if that makes any difference.
Breakthrough voice that finally feels sincere. Once
Subquest list out of bounds still. Alright, we may end up having to debug this on Saturday, because we are hitting that time. Add list entry, add list entry.
even in the blackest hour, it's never too late.
I cling to fragments of a dream.
Searching for release, let the music draw you forward.
Let the doubt decrease.
I'm rising from
Real quick,
tangled threads, confronting all my fears. A flicker of that breakthrough voice begins to sound so clear. Though the lines were once in ruin, I'm reaching through the doubt.
I want to see if both of these are 0 or if just one of these is 0.
Holding out.
The project breathes again. And so do I. We're in an infinite loop. When we fall, we break and run, and that's it. No, this keeps repeating over and over.
So let's see if we get 2 zeros or a 1 and a 0. Got 2 zeros, so nothing's getting added to that list. Alright, so add. That's never activating that. It's always something minor like that. Still sub-quest list is out of bounds. Let's see if I'm missing some other connection in there. I'm gonna try to fix this real quick before I head out, but it's not something simple in here. Not even connecting. What was I thinking here? Like I had half of the stuff not even connected. Look at that. Quest 1. The problem's going to be if I start quest 2 or start quest 3. There is no quest 2 or 3. It's 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So the quest name doesn't change for any of those. I think we got a really good start there. We have the quest manager, the objective manager, and the objective UI, the custom objective UI. They all work together. I will need to dummy up a way to complete objectives. And I would like my objective UI node, this guy here, to send out an event when there's no objectives left. And I would also like to be able to, so I have like objective 1, objective 2, and objective 3, success and fail. Need to tweak that logic a bit to where, so this is objective 1, objective 2, and objective 3. If you have objectives in all of them, like objective 1 finishes, objective 2 becomes 1, 3 becomes 2, and then 3 is empty, so that way they move up in the list. So I need to do the same thing where if objective 3 finishes, but there is no objective 3 to find, it finishes objective 2 because 3 moved up to 2. But that would also assume that objective 3 wasn't the one that was completed. So I got to figure out how to manage that. Which might just be as simple as putting like a ID value with the objective. Then instead of having separate events for objective 1, 2, and 3 fail, just success with an ID or fail with an ID. And then just whichever one that happens to be in is the one that it does. So we're going to do that on Saturday. We'll get that tweaked on Saturday. We'll handle... I'm not sure if I cared that much right now about... so this right there, I don't think is getting the right quest objectives. Do thing 3. It's logging quest 1 twice, which I'm not quite sure why. I don't think it's getting the right objectives. Which is possibly... I just messed something up. Yeah, these aren't even connected up here. I don't know why that is. I don't know what happened there. So if I go into 2, alright, do thing 2, do another thing 2. And then just to verify the objective 1.3 is working. 1.3, do thing 3, do another thing 3. So that gives a very good framework for managing the quests. I know it's not super intuitive to use yet, but once we have each individual piece together, we'll put some kind of interface in front of all of them to make it a little bit easier to work with. So yeah, that's where we're going to wrap things up today. We'll fix the issue with the objective, the custom objective UI node on Saturday. And then once all this is worked out, we're going to plop all of this into Aether Ridge and start managing quests through a central point. So yeah, let's see. Anyone that's out there that's still watching, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to follow the stream if you're not already. And yeah, I'll see you guys all on Saturday. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye.
Pour out. Close your eyes. You are more than stats. Hear your heartbeat.